The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
Every once in a while, when American veteran AC technicians are dispatched on a service call, they find the problem stems from a homeowner's mistake. And we don't want that to happen to you. So Sean McGraw is here to talk about some of the do's and don'ts with us this morning. Hi, Sean.
Good morning.
So you've got some tips for us. We want to begin with a few of the don'ts. You say do not use the furnace closet as a storage unit and do not store your seasonal items near the ductwork. What do people need to understand there?
Yeah, well, there's two things on there. Sometimes you do have a furnace that is actually inside of a levered closet where it's pulling fresh air from there. You don't want chemicals and things like that being pulled in that fresh air stream in your home or apartment, wherever it might be. But also on the other side of that is storing stuff around your furnace or your heat pump. One, it makes it a pain in the butt for us to get to, so we really appreciate that cleared out. But besides that, it's creating places for bad things to happen. Like the ductwork is up there, and usually it's fine until something gets pushed on it or it's crushed. Or inside of a crawl space, we come across a lot of times where folks will put their grass seed and stuff like that right around the furnace. Well, that's pulling in fresh air a lot of times into the combustion chamber, and I don't know how many times I've seen grass seed inside of a secondary on a furnace.
So we need to give those units some room. Now a do. You say do maintain at least 2 feet of clear space around outdoor units. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, just like anything else, it needs to breathe. So we want to keep stuff away from it so we don't have vines and stuff like that growing up into the coils on the unit. And obviously we have seen that where we got trees literally growing out of the heat pump outside. But we want to keep it clear to where we're maintaining airflow coming in and out of that system. Even in the wintertime, it's almost just as important on a heat pump to have that airflow coming across a coil in the wintertime.
No shrubbery, no mulch right around that unit. And some homeowners get caught up in other things. They might forget about their filters. But that's a big one. You can't repeat that too often, can you?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Poor airflow causes the most degradation to a system than anything out there. It's the most common failure or common cause of failure that we come across. So people ask us when to change the filter. Change it when it's dirty. In my house, that takes about 2 weeks. I got 4 dogs running around. And I've got other customers where that might be a month. MERV 8 or less is what I recommend on all air filters. Nothing higher than that, because then you're just purposely restricting airflow and causing more problems as well.
Okay, those are very good general tips, even useful for those of us who are not do-it-yourselfers. For people who want more in-depth training, I know you've got a lot of good tutorials on your site and YouTube channel, but really, because of your full battle rattle, none of your customers would have to worry about the regular maintenance if they don't want to. Tell us how that all-in-one comfort plan works.
It's become real popular with about probably 50% of our customers, where they just want to wash their hands, make the purchase, wash their hands of it, and be done with it. So in order to do that, we obviously install a new piece of HVAC equipment, indoor, outdoor, the whole system's replaced. We go ahead and maintain that system for the next 10 years. So we go ahead and include the seasonal maintenance twice a year for 10 years while we're out there. On top of that, while we're out there on the maintenances, we're not charging you for anything, and we're looking for any potential problems, small things that become big things. So whether it's a small thing or a big thing that happens within the life of that decade, we're going to fix it, you're going to be 100% taken care of, and we're not going to charge you for it.
Well, that's a great thing. You take your mission seriously and you make sure everybody's taken care of. They love working with you. And anybody watching can contact American Veteran by calling the number on screen, 435-0822, or visit the website, AmericanVeteranAC.com. Sean McGraw, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate the conversation as always.
Thank you much for having me. Y'all take care. God bless.